Psalm chapter 29, Through the Bible, Part 2. Prologue. Give unto the Lord, O ye mighty, give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. Psalm 29 verses 1 and 2. Notice that the psalm is addressed to the mighty. I agree with Bishop Horn that the prophet addresses himself to the mighty ones of the earth, exhorting them to give God the glory and to submit themselves to the kingdom of the Messiah. Subject. Now we come to the substance of the psalm. The thunderstorm sweeps over the entire land. We have 3 strophes, or stanzas, here. The voice of the Lord is upon the waters. The God of glory thundereth. The Lord is upon many waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. Psalm 29 verses 3 and 4. That is the beginning of the storm. Way up in the northwest there is distant thunder and lightning. The storm is gathering. The storm begins to move down toward Jerusalem, and the voice of Jehovah is the thunder. In the palace David sees the gathering storm. He hears the wind begin to blow. The clouds become black and angry. They hide the sun, and it is dark at midday. There is the low rumble of thunder and the flash of lightning which is streaked and forked. This is not a summer shower. This is not an ordinary storm. It is like the Hurricane Camille I mentioned earlier. The storm breaks on the Mediterranean coast. The waves roll high and break with the sound of a cannon on the shore. The angry waves mount up, and then the storm strikes inland. You can see its mighty march from north to south. Jerusalem will not escape it. It comes closer and closer. The voice of the Lord is powerful. You can now hear that thunder. It shakes everything. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. It is awe-inspiring. The voice of the Lord breaketh the cedars. Yea, the Lord breaketh the cedars of Lebanon. Psalm 29 verse 5. As the thunder rolls and rumbles, Lebanon is shaken. The trees are struck by lightning. Mighty Mount Hermon is shaken like a dog shakes a rabbit. As the storm draws nearer to Jerusalem, its approach is majestic and awe-inspiring. It rolls along with the rhythm of the thunder and lightning over the hills. Here it comes, as it begins to roll. He maketh them also to skip like a calf, Lebanon and Sirion like a young unicorn. The voice of the Lord divideth the flames of fire. Psalm 29 verses 6 and 7. The lightning is near Jerusalem now. It pops and crackles like heavy guns in a battle. The storm breaks with all its fury. In Jerusalem the streets are deserted. Shutters are slammed. A hush settles over the city. It is the hush before the sledgehammer blow comes. Only the barking of a dog in the Kidron Valley can be heard. Suddenly it comes. Rain descends in torrents. Savage winds hurl themselves against the walls of Jerusalem. A shutter breaks loose. It bangs and makes a tremendous noise. David has been through this before. He waits patiently and listens to the voice of Jehovah. The voice of the Lord shaketh the wilderness. The Lord shaketh the wilderness of Kadesh. Psalm 29 verse 8. Now David sees the storm passing over. It moves away, and the rains let up, and the winds die down. The storm is departing, and the people begin to open their shutters. The storm is departing from Jerusalem and advancing upon the wilderness of Judea to the south and west. Kadesh is down there. Soon the storm is spent in the wilderness of Sinai. The air is fresh, and David can hear the roar of water down in the Kidron Valley. The voice of the Lord maketh the hinds to calve, and discovereth the forests. And in his temple doth every one speak of his glory. Psalm 29 verse 9. The storm did accomplish some good. Animals were frightened, causing some that were carrying young to give birth, there was no prolonged pain. It also caused some people to go to the temple who had not been there for a long time. They went to the temple to call upon God. The storm has died away and has disappeared in the south.